Okay, we're going to be going four-way here. Cherry, you wouldn't limp re-raise, would you? No, you wouldn't. Okay, guys, that's quad aces. Is that quads two hands in a row? Do we slow play this? Do we keep going? Now let me see what we got going on with the PLO games. There's a PLO game that I can join here. All right, there we go. We got 50 bucks on the table, gonna be dealt in soon. I have never played this game before. Here's how it works. So this is PLO6. Each player gets dealt 6 cards. You have to use 2 of them. You have to use 2 of them. You can't use 3, you can't use 4, you can't use 1, you can't use none. You need to use 2 of them. And then otherwise, it's just, make the best poker hand. That's how you play PLO6, right, guys? I'm not forgetting any rules. I did not look up anything about this game beforehand. Looks like VZ just had a nuts flush and just won a nice pot there. Congrats, dude. Okay, I have no idea how good or bad this hand is. Honestly, it seems pretty bad. I'm gonna call. Okay, so I have an ace and a 7 and a deuce. So I have top 2 pair. It's very hard for players to have sets here when I have all 3 of those cards. So VZ goes for the bet. Let's go for a call. Can we raise this? I mean, I don't have the nuts. He didn't squeeze pre, so he never has pocket aces, I'm assuming. And then the 9 comes in. So I also have just like an extra gutter with my jack 8. It's, worth something. There's 2 flush draws out there. All right, so hold on. Chat explicitly told me nuts or fold. I don't have the nuts. I'm going to pot it. And now there's 80 in the middle with 14 behind. Do I have any sort of a straight or anything? No? All right, stick it in. Oh, he had the flush. Okay, note to self. Only play the nuts or fold. Though, what did he have going into that? What did he call the pot size bet with? Hold on. Let's see. I've literally played 1 hand of this and I'm already down 50. He had absolutely nothing the entire way until the river flush. Oh, I guess he had like a gutter and a flush draw. Okay, yeah, that's horrible. Okay, guys, games are soft. I don't know how to play this, but games are soft. Ace King, Jack 9, 7, 5 with 2 flush draws. Let's raise it. I'm not playing this limping game. Actually, I know in this game, limping a lot is probably really, really good. But I mean, when I have a good hand... Okay, so anybody with deuce 3 has a straight. I have top 2 pair. I'm kind of effectively treating this as a heads-up pot against VZ. I mean, there's these 2 shorties, but they only each have like half pot effective. So, if money goes in against these guys, like whatever. I'm just going to keep potting it. Okay, I'm pretty sure he pulled ahead of me on the turn. Now we both river things and his flush is better. Yes, okay. So unfortunately he rivered a better flush than mine. I'm pretty sure I was doing very well on the flop there. I have 3 pairs, which isn't an actual hand, but I have 2 pair with like a lot of connections. I'm gonna go ahead and peel, mostly because I have a lot of full house outs, but I acknowledge the fact that, this guy betting probably has a straight. Black Shark just goes for the raise. How much equity do I have with 3 pair here? Also, if an 8 peels, I have a straight, a higher straight. All right, do we just roll with it against Black Shark? Let's go. Let's go. What do you got? I think he has a straight. I have a full house. There we go. I'm pretty sure I won. Yeah. Like, there's obviously some boards that really suck for us, but this is... Wish I had a 10 in hand, though. Okay, so that's among the worst flops we could get, probably. I do have a flush draw, though. I have a flush draw. Like, there's no such thing as just, like, a range betting in PLO6, right? I'm going to take the check back here. I have a pair of 8s and the second nut flush draw. That is the second nuts. It hit me instantly. Oh, I see how this is gonna go. Crazy Kamikaze, no, I don't play the PLO at all. I mean, let's take a peel. I mean, I wouldn't respect myself if I folded this hand. I mean, if he just has the nuts, he has the nuts. That's just how it goes. I know that's not actually how it goes, but that's how I'm choosing to play this one. And he does not. He had the ace blocker. Yes! Guys, I think I might actually be in profit right now. Okay, so we have a suited ace. Pair of fours is mediocre. Got a bit of like mid connectivity. This is probably a bad hand. We're playing it anyways. Okay, so that's the second nuts. There's no possible straights on board. I'm going to start this off with a check. Probably just go for the check raise. Wouldn't mind seeing Black Shark toss out a lead here. Oh, and he does. Okay. So here's the thing. I am deep against Sparrow, but I've already seen Sparrow just like call down really wide. Up against these guys, they obviously have stacks, but, just putting it in against them. I think I'm just going to go ahead and check raise this. Like, what's a pot size check raise? 42? Is this ridiculous? Do we just go something smaller instead? Just make it like 28? Let's make it 28. These guys are both going to call. Oh, Rakuten joins. Cherry, you missed your chance. Okay, all right. Second nuts. Let's see how I do. All in. Oh no, that's the tens. Backdoor flush, backdoor straight. I have the nuts. I have no idea how that happened, but I have the nuts. Oh, guys, I think I'm in profit. This is a game. This is certainly a game. Okay, so I imagine on this board, like with the 9-7, having a 5, 6, 8, 10 is kind of cool. There is the flush draw out there. I have top pair, but it's just top pair, not two pair. I'm gonna go check back. The 4 comes in, so a few other straight outs, plus nut flush draw stuff going on here. Okay. Possibilities. Maybe he goes for the check. Still just like top pair plus draws though. Like, can I just check this back? Like, is this just like completely fine? Okay, that's a set. Wait, no, it's a straight. All right, so we got the 10 high straight, which is actually the second nuts. No flushes got there. I have a set, a low straight, and a higher straight. Let's pot it. Bet that dude with top set was mad. I mean, okay, what kind of bullshit is it that he just had top set in the first place? I'm a Hold'em player. Set over set is supposed to be rare. Ooh, sorry, Cherry. Cherry goes for the call with the ace-4 2 pair plus double straight blockers with those 2 10s. And this seems mediocre at best, so I'm just going to go ahead and click check. See where it leads me. Guys, this is top 2 pair. Is top 2 pair good? Yeah, okay. Oh, I need to update this this title, by the way. And I'm also going to update my Twitch title that just says PLO6 God. Okay, you know what? For that size, I'm willing to take a peel. Okay, so I connect with the 4 as well, which means I have more full house outs. I have the 5-7, which is a gutter to the nuts. No, it's a gutter to the second nuts, because 10-8 would be the nuts. And then the 3 hits, I did not have a 3 in hand. The clubs hit. Okay, my hand is worthless. Actually, hold on. So I'm going to go for a check. Can I ever use this as like a check raise bluff? Blocking a jack, a 9, and a 4 for, just the full house blockers. So what did he do? He bet flop, check back turn. Let's pot this river. All right, let's do it. An insta called. What did I even get insta? The 9-3 full house. Okay, we're not bluffing that guy. That guy, he should have thought about folding that hand, I assume. We're not bluffing that guy anymore. Though, hold on, what did he actually have? Yeah, no, it's just like the 9-3. Ooh, all right, my bad. 2 aces, a king, a jack, a nut flush draw. We're gonna raise this one up. I want Black Shark to fold so I can have position here. Is that relevant at all? I have no idea. I'm overthinking it. No! I'm tryharding. You know what, Crazy Kamikaze? Come, get in on this table. Okay, we're going to be going 4-way here. Cherry, you wouldn't limp re-raise, would you? No, you wouldn't. Okay, guys, that's quad aces. So far, so good. No backdoor straight flushes, please. And I'm going to start with the slow play. I want somebody to connect with something on the turn. I want the turn to be a 9 and an 8. Actually, it's harder for them to connect with the 8 because I haven't. I want somebody to hit, like full house, 8's full or something like that. I have all the spades here too. How do I not slow play this again? And I mean, maybe Black Shark takes a shot once in a while. That would be awesome. And okay, so I have the nut flush blocker, the second nut flush blocker, and all the aces covered. I'm just gonna pot this and hope that someone clicks call. That's it. I'm not gonna get called, but I'm gonna pot it and hope that someone clicks call. I'm not optimistic about the idea of Black Shark taking a bet, so I don't know, maybe I could have bet really small there. Maybe that would have been interesting. I have 2 pairs, so I'm not folding. But how the heck do you get value there? It's the most disappointing quads I've seen in a long time. Okay, good old middle set plus open-ender. Walsh Joe, you wouldn't raise pre with pocket jacks, right? No, you wouldn't do that. Cherry with the lead. Cherry, you wouldn't have pocket jacks. In my mind, nobody has pocket jacks. What is this tiny bet, by the way? More. Is that quads 2 hands in a row? Do we slow play this? Do we keep going? I mean, if Cherry has pocket jacks, then we just get it in on rivers. Okay, let's go like this. And Cherry also saw me bluff raise a river already, so I want him to bet at least $12 here. I'm gonna put in as much as possible. I don't know what the pot would be. I don't know if it puts them all in, but I'm gonna try to put in as much as possible. There we go. And literally quads 2 hands in a row. What an absurd game. Pay me. Bottom set, Cherry. Bottom set. All right, guys, we're going for the 3-peat here. Want quads 3 hands in a row. Good old second set. Go for the check. Is it too hard to just get top set once in a while? I mean, Cherry's got bottom set here though, so it's all good. I'm gonna I don't know. I'm gonna call here. And I have no redraws other than, quads. I have that 4 covered, so 5-3 is a straight now. 5-3, okay, and then he just leads out? Really? Okay, so I'm behind here. There's no chance I'm ahead. This is not a bluff. He doesn't pot bluff into 2 players. So what are my outs? I mean, a board pair? Can I fold this? This doesn't seem like an incredibly good hand either, but luckily I get a free flop in the big blind. So I have top pair plus an open-ender with these 3 cards here, the ace, 9, 8. Start off with a check. Ooh. Walsh Joe has nothing, unless he specifically hit a set of 4s, but that's hard to do when I have this 4. I mean, it's probably not auto-folding on with something like a 5-8. Let's just pot this. Okay, the 6 is paired. So I'm playing what, ace 6, 9? Oh, that's awful. And then Cherry leads. I mean, he's leading as if he has the full house and I have the straight or something. I don't even have a straight. Well, this is a tough spot, honestly. All right, Cherry, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to go with... I mean, if he has that, he probably just straight up had the best hand. I was playing an ace with a 9 kicker. He has just a 10 in hand. He's got the best one. Okay, so I have an ace. I have a gutter to a king. I have a gutter to an 8. Is that it? I mean, both of those make the nuts, which is nice. Okay, Cherry, are you not aware this is PLO? You should just be relentlessly clicking the pot button. What is this half pot shenanigans here? You know what? That's not even half pot. Okay, we'll take this with the odds. Okay, nut flush draw. I have a nut flush draw. I have a queen blocking a straight. That's pretty cool. Do we ever get aggressive in this spot? I mean, we get aggressive in this spot. Will Cherry ever fold to me? Oh, he tosses out the OMG. How do we get more sweet, sweet Cherry dollars here? I'm gonna go block. I want him to bluff raise me with random garbage. Or just make a light call with low flush. Maybe we could get a little bit more out of that. Yeah, that works. I'll take it. What I assume are a bad pair of kings, so I'm just gonna start them with a flat pre, but then top set. Top set and I get potted into. I also have a redraw with the 9-8 to a 7. That would give me the nuts as long as it's not a club. Let's just start pushing this. We know Walsh Joe likes to splash around, getting a bunch of weird hands. That doesn't change anything. We still have the absolute nuts. It doesn't change anything for me here either. So pot size bet on turn. Dude, rude. I'm in the middle of betting with the nuts here. And okay, so Walsh Joe in the tank goes for the call, the 3. Okay, a 4-7 is how we lose. If I lose to a 4-7, but the good news is I have a 4, you know? So it's a little bit less likely. There's $29 left into a pot of 101. We're gonna go all in here. We get the call. He does not have the 4-7. He has, set of 6s. Okay, the bottom set. Oh, and guys, the 3 remaining players for Science and his disciples, Rakuten and Cherry Wine. So like, I'm all for bluffing here, but like, I feel like I should bluff, you know, a Queen Jack 10 type hand instead of whatever the heck is going on here. Okay, so another little straight draw, bringing in the 7 now. Though, frankly, I mean, he can already just have the nut straight. Should have called King, Queen, Jack 10. Never mind. Yeah, as soon as you see that flop. Okay, like nut hearts here too. Call. And guys, that is the absolute nuts. Love to see that. Oh yeah. Crazy Kamikaze. Like once he calls the 3-bet with that whatever it was, I mean, yeah, he just kind of has to go with it, right? I don't know. All right, guys, pot size bet 1 check 2. And that is a Queen 10 for a straight. Straight is no good, my friend. Okay, I have a few outs to some straights. Okay, I mean, that's not terribly enticing. Go for the check back. I have the nuts now. And so like on the flop, you can have the nuts and you could just be really far behind. Here, surely that's not a big thing. Cherry goes for the lead. I'm just gonna let Cherry bet into me here. Yeah, just let him bet. The deuce. Okay, so the board is paired, which means possible full houses. I do have a 5 here, blocking pocket 5s or something. That seems kind of worthless. Click call here with the straight still though. And he has, I'm gonna go with nothing. I'm pretty sure that was nothing. I'm not 100% sure. All right, VZ doubling the buy-in here. Initially bought in for $10, now putting in 20. John says I should have bet 3/4 pot. Okay, yeah, I could buy that. Okay, so I'm like, even with like a pair of kings here, I'm pretty sure this isn't great. We're just gonna go call. I have aces and 3s. I do have the nut flush blocker here if clubs ever happen to come in, which, I mean, I've tried to bluff a few times in this game and it went poorly. Let's just go for the call. VZ's potting into a few people. Yeah, let's just start off with call. Okay, so that is aces full of 3s. Only losing to a hand with an ace and a 6 in it. Villain goes for the check back, so he's never going to have the nut straight. Or, sorry, the nut flush. which means he's not going to have all that many calls against a big bet. So I can either check to him, or I'm just going to bet like really small here. It's really small for value. Call a raise. Yeah, and he has the queen five. Like, I don't know, maybe he calls that if I like pot it or something, but like that seemed like a reasonable thing to do. Oh, and maybe we get cherry stuck in the middle here. That'd be awesome. How many outs did he have on the flop? Fart and roses. I mean, I don't know. Let's play a big pot. All right, VZ said let's go. Cherry, it's on you. That is top set plus a flush draw. So Cherry doesn't have pocket aces. We know that now. There's 3 aces accounted for. And what is there? There's 57 in the middle. Maybe I should just pot it every time. Who knows? And okay, this guy is drawing dead, I think. I hope. I'm pretty sure I just won. Yeah, there we go. Top set aces does the trick. And yeah, okay. I'll toss out the GG here. 225 bucks. Very short session though, didn't actually get that much volume in, only 650 hands. We played from $100 to $500 buy-in, so I mean that's a very tame session, frankly, in both directions as we went up and down. My best estimate for that PLO game is what, like 300 and something bucks profit, so that's gonna eat up those losses, and I'm gonna, guess 100 bucks ish, plus or minus a bit for the day. Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Made a little bit of money.